Lewis! Oh, Lewis! No, not Lewis 11004. Lewis Hamilton! Where are you?
Somebody call me.
Oh my goodness. It's actually you!
Yes, my name is Lewis Carl Davidson Hamilton and this is my £10 million mansion.
It's a bit excessive, don't you think?
Is 5 world titles excessive to you?
Oh, I am so sorry if I have offended you there. I didn't mean it. You see, I just wanted to know how...
UGHHH ain't nobody got time for that. I'm going to feed Valtteri his dog biscuits. He's well trained.
Lewis! No! Wait! I have so many unanswered questions.
Well, just give me one and I'll quickly answer it for you. But only if you kneel and bow down gracefully in front of me.
Maybe Sebastian was a better option. Lewis, Your Highness. How do you take the first chicane in Australia? What gears? What braking points do you use?
You brake only slightly and try and aim for the apex, not the grass or barriers. And for the gears, sorry but I don't talk to people who use auto gears.
Meh, he's got a point. Well, hello everyone and welcome! We are finally here in Australia for the first round of this FIA World Championship. And, well, I didn't even realise I'd be racing here, of course, because of the huge amounts of controversy about me trying to find a seat. But anyway, I am here, and thank goodness Marcus Ericsson disappeared. I mean, there's still a lot of people still upset that Marcus Ericsson has yet to be found. I don't know if he's gone, I don't know, lost in some alleyway somewhere, and unfortunately got his Swiss bank account hacked or whatever, and he's trying to recover from that. I have no idea where Ericsson is. He could be still at his home in Sweden, in his bunker or whatever, hiding from, I don't know, unpaid debts, for all I know. We don't know. But anyway, we are here for the first round, which is Melbourne, Australia, Albert Park. And here we go. It's time for qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
Thanks for coming by. I'm sure you're very anxious to get out on track.
Oh, I'm very anxious. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you
The
very
real
much.
work starts now. This is
Claire, motorsports journalist. Nice to meet you. You'll be seeing quite a lot of me throughout the season. So, you had a pretty impressive junior career.
Oh,
Like
why, thank you very
move
much.
into F1. Do you think you have what it takes?
Let's save the questions for a proper interview, shall we?
Ooh, she got told there.
We could fit you in after FP1 if you're free.
That works for me. I'll grab you the second you finish on the track.
Remember, the relationship
Well, that's
you have
impossible,
with the
really.
team can be affected by what you say to the media. So be careful. Anyway,
Oh,
time to catch up with
well,
Carl.
whoops.
He's waiting for you in the data center. Good luck out there today.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, I'm very anxious. Now, first of all, yes, I had to do practice and all that, but that's so boring and unnecessary to put in this video. So, I've skipped it all, and we're going to head over to the qualifying results themselves. But first, here's a look at practice, and as you can see, I'm in P2! Anyway, P2! Yes, that is right, I am P2 in practice 1. I am so happy about that. And you can see I nearly got P1 as well, so this is absolutely incredible, although you can see the difference in tyres and everything, but still, and people aren't pushing as much because it's just practice 1, but still, P2 in practice 1. And as you can see here, in qualifying 2, I ended up in P8 and I was through into the top 10 shootout for pole position, and I couldn't believe it. And here we are, this is the end of Q3 and I'm P7, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, my highest ever position I've ever done in qualifying in this F1 2018 career mode. And yes, it is the first round. But if you look at the gaps, you can see there is quite a significant gap between myself and the pole sitter. So Sauber, we still got a lot of work to do, but you know, the AI can be a little bit cautious on the first couple of corners. So hopefully we can send a few down the inside, and who knows, maybe a podium could be on the cards today. But I don't want to hype things up too much because you know how many things could go wrong in this race. It's my first ever Grand Prix. I want to make sure I take it not too aggressively, but then again, if I see an opportunity, I'm gonna go for it. Here we are, everyone, it's time for the Australian Grand Prix. Okay, so here we go for the start of the race. The last couple of cars there in position. Kimi Raikkonen to your right, Lewis Hamilton to your left. Here we go, one of the 5 lights going out, there they are coming on, and when they go out, the Australian Grand Prix is go! And what a fantastic start it is from Kimi Raikkonen. He's got a great start there, already edging ahead into the lead. Lewis Hamilton slots in behind in P2, and we're already up. Look, that's Ball Boy up into P4 there, I believe. Yes, there he is. Look, in the Sauber in the white and red car, and he's going down the inside of Vettel. He's already got the 4-time world champion into turn 3. And he's well clear as well. Look at that. What a start. Side by side there from a couple of cars behind. This is absolutely incredible stuff here. But it is Raikkonen from Hamilton. And surprisingly, the rookie, Ball Boy 57. And here's the part of the video where I have to explain something. So, there's a reason why there was a 2-month gap between part 1 of the prologue and part 2. I have unfortunately lost the first 19 laps of that Grand Prix, so I couldn't really just leave Australia out because I still had those last 9 laps. So I was thinking and I was deliberating to myself, well, what can I do? And I thought, well, I've just got to wait and try and sort this out. So this is the video that I brought to you here. So unfortunately we're going to have to skip to lap 20, but I am going to explain to you briefly of what happened. So I was actually up into P2. I couldn't quite get Raikkonen, who was first, but the thing is, I was on for a 1-stop strategy, I think, and the others were all going for 2 or 3 stops, so somehow I managed to find myself in P2 in the race with people behind me with much fresher tyres, all trying to get past. And well, here we are then. Let's resume back to racing. And here we go then, there's Valtteri Bottas. He's going for the move to finish us up into 2nd place here. And, oh no, he's locked up. He's made a mistake. And there goes Ball Boy, and he's got the position back. So Ball Boy is now up into P2. This is absolutely unbelievable stuff here. So that's Valtteri now, down into P3. Unbelievable stuff here. I have absolutely no idea why I keep on saying Ball Boy and not myself. Maybe I should change this for the last couple of laps. Yep, yeah, actually I will do that. And here we are on board with the Toro Rosso. That's Pierre Gasly, I believe, and he's in front of Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton having so many issues during this race, getting held up in traffic. Oh no! He's slow! That's Gasly, I think he's run out of power or something. Something's happened to the Honda engine. Would you believe it? That's such a shock for the Japanese company there. That is, Honda engine has let go, or has it? Maybe it's suspension or something that we can't really identify so far. But here's Bottas. He's going for it again, and this time I think he's got it. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't, because we've absolutely done that to perfection there, but Bottas is trying to fight down the outside. Oh, that's going to be very tight, and that is the Ferrari of Raikkonen. So Raikkonen now up into P3, and now he's going to be our next competitor. And who knows, maybe we'll have to let him through, because, you know, Sauber and Ferrari have, of course, that relationship with each other that we've got to respect. But this is the first race of the season, and yeah, I mean, we want to really try and cement ourselves as a great driver, and who knows, might even take Raikkonen's spot come the end of this season if things go the way they are. Look, Raikkonen there, round the outside, no room for him there, and this is the corner where I absolutely nailed, because of course Lewis Hamilton gave me that significant tip that has enabled me to just keep that advantage. Especially going into the into that second DRS zone. So here we are then, on the final lap of the race. Vettel's already won, and here we go. Stand up wherever you are, even if you are on the toilet, you still have to stand up and applaud this, because we are going to finish in P2. I cannot believe this is happening. But we're going to better Felipe Nasser's result of P5, of course, on his race debut in 2015 for Sauber. And look at that, it's P2. We are absolutely thrilled. And look at that, we even have to run a little bit wide there going into turn 2, because we are just so shocked about what's happened there. There is Maurizio Arrivabene giving someone a very good handshake there. That was a solid handshake, 10 out of 10 effort there from the Ferrari team principal. But there is Vettel. He's going to be giving a lot of fingers to the camera, saying that he's number one. But we're going to have 2 fingers, not necessarily also for the sign of peace, but also because we finished in 2nd place. And there's Ricciardo, and oh, he hasn't had such a great race, has he? But there we go. It's the Ferrari powered 1, 2, 3, and look at that. Vettel wins, and alongside him is Raikkonen, but also it's us. And well, Vettel, yeah, congratulations. You didn't spin it and bottle it. Congratulations. We had to applaud that, of course, at the time, because we all know what happened last season, and Vettel kept spinning off for no reason whatsoever in real life. But there we go, he's waving to the crowd, so is us, and Raikkonen just holds up his champagne bottle saying, thank you for this prize, I really appreciate it. The points, that can be like a second miniature gift, but I prefer the champagne bottle. That's what he's saying there. But here we go, here are the results then. So you know the top 3: Bottas 4th, Verstappen 5th, Magnussen 6th, Ricciardo 7th, Van Dorn, excellent position there in P8, Hulkenberg 9th, and Lewis Hamilton in 10th place. What on earth happened to him? Why is he so far down? That is such a big shock for me. He obviously had a lot of traffic problems, and I don't know, maybe that conversation we had kind of threw him off a little bit. But yeah, there we go. So that is the Australian Grand Prix. Done and dusted. And the next race we move on to is going to be the Bahrain Grand Prix. And you know what? That one is going to be in pure darkness. In terms of who's going to win, because of course we don't know if the Ferraris will maintain the advantage, because we saw Bottas and Hamilton, of course, having issues, so we're not quite sure how the Mercedes is in pure straight line speed and all that stuff. So we'll find out in Bahrain. And by the way, it's not going to be in pure darkness, because there are lights at the side of the track. So that is the Australian Grand Prix done. Thank you so much for watching, and yes, until the next video, which shall be, oh, I have no idea. It might be the Bahrain Grand Prix. If not, there might be another video in between that, but I don't know. We'll see how things go. So that is it then. That is the Australian Grand Prix. And until next time, thanks for watching, and goodbye.